Good evening. Respected Sri Naveen Patnaik, I don't think he needs any introduction. Respected Sri Prabhu Chawla, Editorial Director of the New Indian Express, all the Devi Award winners, guests, ladies and gentlemen, I extend a very hearty welcome to all of you to this prestigious Devi Awards edition of 2024. The Devi Awards was instituted by the New Indian Express in its firm and unshakable belief in the immeasurable power, potential and abilities of women and to honor their achievements. It's being hosted in Bhubaneswar for the third time, but I think this will be the 28th edition of the Devi Awards that has traveled across India, making a humble attempt to celebrate the women trailblazers who truly embody empowerment and leadership. This evening is dedicated to 14 such exceptional women achievers who have not only excelled in their respective fields, but also brought about immense societal change. From science and medicine to social service, from gender justice to environment protection, from art and culture to crafts, from writing to journalism, they have stamped their imprint in toughest of fields. Each and every one of them is an exemplar and inspiration for others to follow. In the midst of this illustrious gathering, there could be fitting luminary than our former Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik to do the honors. He belongs to the rare breed of the gentleman politician, a true leader who has been a pioneering force in women empowerment in Odisha. During his government, the Mission Shakti program was launched, empowering around 7 million women through self-help groups. He has constantly advocated for 50% reservation for women in parliament and state legislature to give them a stronger voice in governance. His government's focus on education, healthcare, entrepreneurship for women had far-reaching impact, transforming countless lives and positioning Odisha as a leader in inclusive development. I wholeheartedly welcome Sri Naveen Patnaik as our distinguished chief guest of the function. Please give him a round of applause there. In the same breath, the contribution of Mr. Prabhu Chawla, Editorial Director of the New Indian Express, in instituting the award for recognizing the exemplary women cannot be understated. He conceptualized the initiative and led from the front to transform the Devi Awards into an annual celebration that is not restricted to national capital or metros, but offers due recognition to the women achievers in smaller cities and states. We're extremely grateful to Mr. Chawla for this initiative and his continued support. I welcome all the awardees and thank them for their perseverance, their achievements, contributions, and the inspiration they provide to all of us. Thank you again.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Mohanty. It's now time to know our Devis and celebrate them and their inspiring stories. We would like to also request all the Devis that, once you have taken the award, there's right there to my right, there's a place where you would be interviewed. And then, of course, we'll expect all of you to come in for the group photograph at the end. So we'll begin, ladies and gentlemen, with our first Devi for the evening. Let's hear it for Devi Prabhati Patra as we celebrate her story for single-handedly keeping alive the lac craft of Nabarangpur. A big round of applause. A craft that was on the verge of extinction is today helping many women of the district make a living from it. A self-taught artist, she began practicing.
Craftswoman shaping a legacy. Nabarangpur's Prabhati Patro has been instrumental in reviving the lacquer craft that was on the verge of extinction and is today helping many women of the district make a living from it. A self-taught artist, she began practicing the craft at the age of 15 and went on to win several.
All right, that was our first Devi. We'll move on. The next is Devi Jyotirmoy Mohanty for becoming the first Indian to receive the prestigious International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry Award. A big round of applause. One of India's leading scientists in supermolecular chemistry, has been instrumental in developing methods for sustained green hydrogen production, novel hybrid material as a generator bed for the selective separation of 99 MTC radio tracer and water-based dye laser, which is practically being used in various laboratories of BARC. As a professor of Chemical Sciences, HBNI she has supervised PhD and postgraduate students and has about 120 publications. Thank you. Our next Devi, ladies and gentlemen, has been creating a clothing brand that is modernizing Santali textile tradition. Let's give a round of applause for designer Lipsa Hembram, a textile and fashion designer who graduated from NIFT, Hyderabad. Her expertise in indigenous handloom fabric from Odisha has been showcased in prestigious platforms such as the Lakme Fashion Week, the Make in Odisha Conclave, and much more. Yes, and I'll be big round of applause. Please welcome on stage now Devi Jayanti Buruda as we celebrate this journalist from Malkangiri for her pad bank through which she crowdfunds sanitary pads for Koraput's tribal girls and women. Big challenge for her to work as a journalist. But, she continued and at times she thought of giving up the media job, but then she decided to serve primitive and marginalized people, and here she is. Also co-founded an open library for tribal students and founded the Border Didi Union. The next one would be, ladies and gentlemen, being celebrated for bringing back joy to schooling. Make some noise for Mrs. Polly Patnaik, presently founder and principal of Mothers Public School, Bhubaneswar. She's also the chairman of Mothers Group of Institution. Comes with over 26 years of administrative experience as principal. Maintains a positive learning atmosphere in the class that motivates children to excel. Our next Devi, ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Subhashri Mukherjee, being honored for reviving the mesmerizing Chou dance form. From a dancer who dared to break the tradition of only men performing the Chou dance, she's become a fierce advocate of the rights and opportunities of folk and tribal artists in the district of Mayurbhanj, Balesore, Ganjam, Kalahandi, Puri, Khorda, and Koraput. Born to a Bengali family in Baripada, started learning Odissi at the age of 8. In her personal life, she's a mother to a special child with autism spectrum disorder, balances her life between the needs of her son and aging parents. From Chou to Odissi, please welcome on stage our next Devi, Ms. Madhulita Mahapatro, being felicitated for propagating Odissi dance around the world. Disciple of Guru Gangadhar Pradhan, Guru Aruna Mahanti, Guru Pabitra Kumar Pradhan, and Guru Krishna Chandra Sahu. She is admired and applauded by connoisseurs and critics alike for her profound artistry and her innate Abhinay quality. Devoted to the promotion and popularization of Odissi in South India through her institution, Nityantar. I'm so sorry. Our next Devi, ladies and gentlemen, being honored for her endeavor towards bringing Odia handloom and handicraft to limelight, please make some noise for Ms. Amrita Sabat. Amrita Sabat, along with her sister, Dr. Anita Sabat, co-founded Sabat Export Private Limited and the brand Utkal Amrita to promote the handicraft and handloom of Odisha worldwide. They have self-funded their participation in several international exhibitions, Singapore, China, Australia, and Malaysia, as well as domestic Odisha handloom exhibition in Goa, Mumbai, Bangalore, and Coimbatore. Their main focus is not just Odisse's beautiful handwoven saris, but also innovative garments and accessories made from Odisha Ikat fabric. The next one, in fact, goes, let's make some noise for sisterhood, Dr. Anita Sabat, for facilitating the GI tag for many of the products unique to Odisha. Representing community interest and the GI of Odisha, Dr. Anita facilitates Odisha GI registration and ensures the correct representation of traditional, local, and GI products. She first proposed and initiated the celebration of Rasagulla Day on Niladri Bijay, the last day of the Rath Yatra, thereby sparking the Rasagulla debate. It was at her prompting that the Sambalpuri Bhagda Sari was awarded the National Handloom Award in 2024. A big round of applause for both the Sabat Devis. Please now welcome our Devi, Pinaki Singh Rajput, being celebrated for directing Odia films with solid original content. Film director, screenwriter, and editor, she studied filmmaking at the Biju Patnaik Film and Television Institute of Odisha, specialized in film editing, passionate about cinema since childhood, started her career as a child artist, has done regional theatre and television, realized could not be anywhere but behind the camera in 2014 when she started work as a screenwriter in Kolkata. She owns PS Motion Picture production company based in Cuttack, Odisha. The next one would be Devi Ms. Mansi Pradhan for her work on preventing gender-based violence. Globally renowned women's rights activist and author, she is frequently featured among the world's top activists and authors by prestigious international publication and organization. In 2016, the New York-based Bustle magazine named her among 20 most inspiring feminist author and activists. In 2017, Los Angeles-based Walker Media also named her among 12 most powerful feminist change makers across the globe. An acclaimed author and poet, her fourth book, Urmiyo Uchwas, has been translated into 8 major languages. Our next awardee, ladies and gentlemen, is Guru Shamamani Devi, being presented with the Devi Award for her contribution towards Odia classical music. She could not attend, but her daughter is here to receive the award on her behalf. Considered the doyen of Odissi classical music for a reason, a disciple of Gurus Shingari Shyamsundar Kaur and Balakrishna Das, the veteran singer started as a child artist with the All India Radio at the age of 12 in 1950. Although had to face strong opposition from society for pursuing music, it didn't deter her. Trained in both Odissi and Hindustani classical music, she chose to make a career in Odissi music. She's also been awarded with the prestigious Padma Shri in 2022. Moving on, our next awardee is Devi Sabarmati for the vast food forest she helped nurture. We have, can we please make some noise? Please, let's have the applause coming, please. She worked with Oxfam briefly at the age of 25, left the job, decided not to marry and come back to live and work voluntarily in Sambhav in 1993 to regenerate the wasted land ecologically and work with people and nature. Congratulations. And last but not the least, let's welcome on stage Devi Dr. Mami Parija, being felicitated for healing pain in the most holistic way possible. A reputed anesthesiologist who has earned a name in Odisha as a pain and palliative care expert. Pain, suffering, and the distress of terminally ill cancer patients moved her, and she joined hands with a few of her colleagues to form an organization that could offer holistic services. So we'll request all our Devis to please join us on stage with their awards for a group photograph. And I would request everybody in the audience to please give them a big round of applause for the wonderful work they have done in their respective fields. We are super proud of all of them.